guys. Oh my god. Why can't I just ever have a normal day? Chicago PD paid off. Yeah, it did. It did. Yeah, I did it without the cops. What do you mean this is a normal day for LA? True. True. Um did you make a video of it? No, because classic I had 2% battery, which caused a lot of the problems. Like what a time for me to have my phone be dying, which it normally is dying, but 2%. Yeah. Oh, classic. Squishy Cat, thank you for the 2 months. X Righteous, thank you for the gift sub. Manon Kazan, thank you for the 11 months. Maddie, thank you for the bits. All right, I'm gonna tell you guys what happened. I'm also still sweating. I'm still sweaty. And Classic was struggling to try and get a hold of the police department. I'm not going to give specifics because safety, but I haven't even been able to file a claim yet. And the other thing is I don't want to take this car anywhere because the person who stole it has the extra key. So I have to get new Tesla keys. Called Tesla. Couldn't get through there, so I have to wait for Will to get home so we can try to figure out through the app. So basically, there's nothing that I can freaking do right now. If you're wondering why I went live maybe sooner than you thought I would be. If you got it back, the cops don't give a shit. Yeah, no, they don't care. Even when they thought the car. So I got through to one. The way LA works is like, depending on where things happen, they have different police departments, and some of them just are never available. Very hard to get through to. So when I finally did get through to one department that was not the one that I had to file a claim with, the woman that I talked to was even like, oh, when I told her the address of where the car was stolen, she was like, oh, like based on the territory that it was in, even she was like, oh yeah, that police department isn't gonna do shit. She's like, but you still should file a claim. And yeah, all right, I guess I'll just tell you what happened. Get a Kia, nobody steals those. Well, I drive a Buick, but Will and I have tandem parking spots, so when his car is in front of mine, I just take his car. Yep. Rather than do like the whole moving and stuff. So it all started yesterday when I got invited to my friend Noah J and T a barbecue at their house. It was like housewarming, pride, etc. So I went over, I brought Farley. I drove because I thought like I was just gonna like I didn't know how long I'd stay with Farley, but I ended up in a beer pong tournament, and in the final round, Noah and I had partnered up and we were up against these two dudes, one of whom was wearing a backwards hat, and it really triggered me. He's a really nice guy, but this backwards hat triggered me, and they were 7-0, and they were playing so shadily. Like anytime we would like if we would give them a re-rack, they would bounce the ball while we were re-racking to grab points. Like that's how it was. So I locked in. I was like, okay, I'm not losing to these fuckers. And it was honestly the most incredible beer pong game I've ever played. And we were finally down cup to cup. And it was like everyone else at the party had gathered around. And Noah goes first and he sinks the cup. But the rules that we were playing with were if we both sunk final cup, then there was no chance for redemption. And these guys were really fucking good. And so the chances of like, if I missed this shot, because Noah had already made it, then they were going to get a chance for redemption and like probably would have made it in. So Noah sinks the shot and he turns to them and he's like, it's fucking over because my partner's about to sink this second shot. And now I'm like, oh my God, just whew. It was the most, it was like the most pressure I've ever been under in my life. Everybody's watching and it's dark out too. It's dark. Can't even see shit. And I go for I like high arc the shot and it perfectly sinks into the cup, doesn't even hit the rim, just silently, boom, into the cup. Everyone explodes in cheers. Noah and I were ecstatic that we beat these fucking guys. They were so sweet, but we beat them. And it was, you know, nothing short of the greatest moment of my life. And so, of course, after that, then I chugged a beer. I had to. And so then I was like, okay, I have to leave the car here. So that's what happened. I was like, Noah and T moved into a new place pretty close to where I live. I knew that neighborhood. It's a pretty quiet neighborhood. I was like, should totally be fine. So proceeded to like, you know, enjoy the rest of the party and then took an Uber back home. And then, as I told you guys this morning when I was doing Twitch Rivals, just passed out, makeup on. So already like start of today was great. And then had 3 hours of Twitch Rivals where I was so stressed out. If you watched it this morning, you know. It was incredibly stressful. And so by the time I finished Twitch Rivals, I made by Elliot in Discord. Actually, though, not a joke. That's, yeah. Charge my phone or draw 25. Elliot, that's so funny. Oh, it's so true. Oh, that's so true, dude. So true. It's like so true, dude. So, okay. So Twitch Rivals, I'm just a lot. It was a lot. So I walk Farley and then I remembered the car. I was like, fuck. I had to go get the car. So I turned to Farley. I was like, we got to go get the car. And my plan was that we were going to go get the car, and then I wanted to stop at a bookstore and just like do a couple errands and then get back by 6 o'clock to do like 5:45, 6 o'clock to do movie night. So I pull up to where where I had parked the car last night. And I have on my phone, I have a parked car thing. And I was looking at it and I was like, where's the car? But it kept on my phone indicating that the car was there. So I walked up and down the block. I checked every single car. There was a car that had a cover on it. I was like, maybe someone put a cover in the car. Checked that car. And I did this for like 20 something minutes because I'm like, the car has to be here. Like, the car is here. It says my car is here. Maybe I'm just, I don't know. Maybe I'm forgetting that I put it somewhere else. So I walked around the block and I have Farley with me. And finally I come to the sinking conclusion that the car had been stolen. And remember, it's not my Buick. It's Will's Tesla that he didn't know I had driven to Noah and T's and had left there. So I'm standing there and I'm still like willing the car to appear so I don't have to make this phone call. And Will's like sitting on a flight because he's about to come back from Austin. I think his flight left now. It was delayed. So part of me was like, what if I can't even get through to him because he's on this flight? Like, what the fuck am I going to do? So finally I'm like, okay, I got to make a call. And I checked my phone and I had 5% battery. And I'm like, fuck. So I call Will. I was like, hey, I'm just curious. Where does it say, and he was still sitting on the flight, thank God I hadn't taken off. But I'm like, where does it say the car is? And he goes, do not tell me. Do not tell me. I was like, I just want to see if it says something on your phone different than what my phone is saying. And he looks and he's like, what happened? And I said, okay, so I drove the car to Noah and T's and I'm looking at my phone and I'm in the area that I know I parked it last night and it's not here. And he's like, oh my God. So he goes, hold on. And there's like a thing on his app where it makes the car honk. He's like, okay, I'm honking the car. I was like, yeah, I don't hear it. I don't hear the car. And he's like, did you lock the car? I was like, yes. Well, when you walk away from the Tesla, it also automatically locks. I'm like, yes, the car was locked. And he goes, okay, so somebody, like, it's actually not that hard to break into a Tesla. It's hard to steal a Tesla because they're really easy to track. So usually when people steal Teslas, it's a pretty quick turnaround. But he said to me, he's like, was the extra key in the car? And I went, was it? Because when we had driven to EDC, we brought the extra Tesla key, which we use for like valet or if ever, like, I don't know, if ever we need the Tesla key so we don't have to give them our phones. So I said to him, I was like, I think it might have been. And we keep it in a spot in the car that's not visible, but all you have to do is like search around in the car and that key would have been there. And normally, like, we don't keep the key in there, but we haven't really driven since EDC. Anyway, mistakes were made. I acknowledge this. Mistakes were made. Most keyless cars won't lock. I don't know. I cannot tell you for certainty. All I know is that I thought I locked the car, thought it was locked. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Anyway, whatever. Moving on. Mistakes were made. Moving on. So I say to him, I was like, it's not here. I'm so sorry. And he's like, okay, wait, I'm seeing a location on the phone. And I was like, okay, where is it? And he told me, and I go, that's like point 0.7 miles from, or like point 0.8 miles from where I am right now. Like, it's really close. I said, are you sure it's there? And he's like, I mean, it's there right now unless somebody moves it. And I was like, okay, by the way. And he said, you need to call the cops. I was like, my phone now has, it was like draining down. At this point, it had like 3% on it. I was like, my phone's about to die. I gotta go. I didn't want to try to call an Uber in case it took too long because I had to call Uber Pet because I had Farley with me. And then in case my phone died, and like I needed to save that 2% in case. So I was like, I'll call you back. So I take off running with Farley, who's so excited, thinking that, you know, we're just going for a run, super fun. And I am so out of shape, you guys, that after 2 blocks, my chest was burning. Like, literally could not breathe, was already dripping in sweat. I'm still wearing the same sweater I was wearing. But I just keep sprinting because I don't know if someone's going to move this car because he had beeped it. So if maybe somebody just dropped it off at a random location or they were nearby. But if they were nearby, then they would have heard the car beeping. They would have heard him trigger that. Yeah, they would have heard him trigger the horn. So I'm running as fast as I can in my Birkenstocks with Farley. And I finally get to the place where the car is, where it says it is, and it's not there. Like the exact location. And I'm like, what the fuck? But then I look a little further up and I see the car. And I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And Will texts me. He's like, what's going on? And I said, I found the car. And he's like, has it been destroyed? I think he thought someone took it for a joyride. I was like, no, it hasn't been destroyed. At this when I got to the car, I'm like, but everything's out of the car. The only things that were left in the car were Will's bucket hat from EDC and a bag of chips. So thanks, whoever took it. A lot of what I had in the car, I actually had just brought clothes that I was going to donate. I had like 3 bags of clothes. They were in the car. So I guess consider the clothes donated. I don't know. I mean, thanks. Thanks. I guess you saved me the clothes sit in the car for 8 months while I'm like, yeah, I'm going to just I'm going to take these clothes to donate. So I guess that's one way to donate. Thank God they didn't take the chips. Were they full? The chip bag was not full. No. But there were some left. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. Do you think they ate some? I don't know. I'm surprised they didn't take his bucket hat. It's a really cute hat. So anyway, I'm like, Will, what should I do? He's like, get the car. Don't even. And I had 1% on my phone. I was like, I don't even have time to try and call the cops. And I don't even think that they would be helpful because, hello, I mean, not only because LAPD, but multiple streamers have had their cars stolen now that they have recovered. I am now in a special club of streamers who have had their cars stolen and have recovered them. It started with Myth. Yeah, you guys remember Myth's story? Did they take the extra key? Yes. They took the extra key, which is why I'm trying to get new ones made, but I don't think I can do anything until Will gets back so we can get into the Tesla app because I tried to call Tesla. It was a whole thing. So yeah, I just got in the car and drove it back home So are you gonna steal Cutie's car retaliation? I do feel like I'm in a combination of Rust slash GTA. It was like, who did this? Who took this? 32 minutes fastest recovery time. Well, technically, when I message the Discord is after I'm trying to remember at what point. Cuz I want to say it was like I think I actually might have used my remaining my remaining phone juice to send out that message and be like, "Oh yeah, by the way, I'm going to be late." Cuz I didn't know how long it was going to take me. And remember, I had circled the block for 20 minutes willing the car to appear because I was like, I know I left it here. I know I left it here. It's got to be here. It's got to be here. Priorities. Yeah. Is my phone charged now? Yeah, I threw it on the charger when I got home. All of chat tonight was like, first Hassan canceled, now airline's car is stolen. Wait, Hassan canceled. What did he do this time? Definitely not that. Chloe, thank you for the 8 months. Prambo, thank you for the 6. Chaotic Duck, thank you for the 20. Siri Codes, thank you for the bits. Jax, thank you for 60 months. Indie, thank you for the 18. Sound Killer, thank you for the 10. Sheepus Beepus, thank you for the tier 1. Savage, thank you for the 5. Squishy Cat, thank you for the 2 months. X Righteous, thank you for the gifted. Hassan and his stream 10 minutes into gaming because of the pod. Oh, I see. A likely story. But yeah, guys, that's what fucking happened. Check for AirTags if you have an Airphone. I already did. Nandre, why did you just vanish? What did you do? What did you do? Did you take my clothes? Did you take my clothes that were in the bag? Do you have something to admit? Yeah, but I don't know. It was a pretty quick. It was a pretty quick turnaround. I didn't even have time to fully panic because he said it handles well. Andre? Is this because of beer pong yesterday? Was that revenge? Did you do that on your way out from the party? I should have fucking known. Locating it quickly is a relief. Yeah, the good thing is that Teslas are... It's not that they're rarely stolen. It's that they're rarely not recovered. It's really easy to recover Teslas. Wait. Everyone blaming me, but who fed me the info? Hint, it rhymes with Fapkin. Oh, I forgot that's your nickname for Farley. Yeah, you know what? I'm actually not surprised he fed you the info. Probably because he wanted us to go on a wild chase. Because we sprinted to the car, and he had a very fun adventure. Wait, Carolina's a Tesla you? It's not mine. It's not mine. That's what made it worse. If the key is in the car, does that mean the car doesn't lock because doors unlock when the key is nearby? I don't know, actually. I don't know. It's not my car. It's not my car. And I'm sorry, Will, but I did get it back. And I am going to get it detailed. I have to go tomorrow in person to why talk about it then? Why are you here? Why are you in here? Seriously. Like, literally, what is the point of you being in here? If you don't want to hear this story, why are you here? Are you here to just look at me? Because you think I'm so pretty? Streamer telling a story in chat. Yeah. You know what? You're right. I'll just sit here and fart a bunch. How about that? Oh, excuse me. Oh, sorry. Oops. Oops. Oh, there's one more. Oh, yeah. Nope, still going. Oh, yeah. This next one's a wet one. Ooh. Ooh. I think we're almost done. Just kidding. Nope. Ooh. Yep. That's the burrito. Yep. Okay. There we go. There we go. Shit, that's a bummer. I've had my car stolen before and got it back, though usually when a car gets stolen, it's marked, so I had to get rid of it. I think they just stole it to take the stuff out of it. TBH. And then, like, because the car was very close to where it had been. I'm so proud. Nandre, that was for you. That was for you. Wait, I love this. Look at him. Look at him. Napkin. Little napkin. Little napkin. Napkin is the silliest nickname. It's so cute. I can smell it. What the fuck? I need to use the new soundbite. You're fired. Un-American. You're fired. Un-American. He did run and jump in my lap yesterday. It was so cute. He loves you. He takes a little bit to warm up to people, but then he's very friendly. Anyway, you guys, like I said, I didn't even have time to panic because Will, I called him and he's like, the car is close. I think if the car had not pinged, like if it wasn't showing its location or if it was really far away, panic would have set in. But I didn't even have time to panic because I was just sprinting. I was just focused. Okay, you know what? Goodbye. I'm timing out for a day. Rare W for police. Why do you suck police's dick so hard? They weren't even involved in this story. Like that is really pathetic. They're not even blood. They're not even a part of this story. Once you take a day out, you can pleasure yourself to thinking about the police. and spend the next day doing that. They literally were not involved in this story whatsoever. So there you go. Yeah. I don't know. I guess maybe you weren't listening to the story because you were so like put off that I was telling this story. But the story, which is not a very long story, is that I went sprinting after the car and got it back myself. And until I hit 10,000 subs when I apply for the LAPD, I'm not a cop. I am not a police officer, so it was just me involved in this story. Anyway, as far as getting your car stolen stories go, I feel #blessed. #blessed. Also #lessons learned. Lessons learned. And it's always, I don't know. Sometimes I think telling stories like this also is just a reminder for other people of like, oops, sometimes you're just not fully paying attention. Mistakes are made. And just a reminder, just be aware. #blessings learned. Korean, thank you for the 14 months. It's clear you were the backup. Farley is the MC in this story. He surely should get most of the credit for the recovery. Yeah, unless Farley worked together with Nandre to take the car because he's acting out. Secret Bummas, thank you for the 5 months. Rana Shadows, thank you for the 4 months. I first came here when you started covering Palestine because I'm Palestinian American. Ever since it's been the coziest and safest place for me to be online. Love this community. County is such a slay as well as everyone here is slay. We're glad to have you in here. Glad to have you in here. Yeah, so I guess that what could have been a really, really shitty day is not as shitty because I got the car back. Where was Farley on September 11th, 2001? Good question. Why don't we ask him? Farley! Farley! You'll know when Nandre wears your donated clothes. Oh, I'll know. When he posts a selfie, I'll be like, I know that jacket. Where was Farley on January 6th? That's a question to ask, too. Farlito! Farley, we got some questions for you. Come here. Come here. Farley. Oh, here he comes. Farley. Okay. First question. Did you help Nandre steal Dad's car? Come here. Come here. Come here. Good boy. Okay. All right. Anyone in here who's a dog whisperer and can tell when they're lying? Did you help Uncle Nandre steal Dad's car? Looks pretty guilty. Can't even make eye contact. Okay, next question. Where were you on January 6th? Were you at the Capitol? Boy. Oh boy. Farley. Farley, do you think Okay, I want you to stay looking to the side if you think that Donald Trump, do you think Donald Trump is innocent? Do you think that this is the greatest crime against America? That Donald Trump is a convicted felon now because of corruption and because it was rigged. Won't even acknowledge it. Okay, last question. Last question. Do you love mommy? Do you love mommy? Yeah? Yeah, you do. Didn't we go on a fun chase today? Remember when we were sprinting around? Remember? Maybe not anymore. Remember when we were sprinting around? And you were really excited and you were kind of barking and I told you not to bark because we were we were taking Dad's car back. He's tired. He is. He's so tired. He's tired from our heist today. Look at him. He's falling asleep. He's literally falling asleep. You're a good boy. Yeah. Yeah. The best little partner in crime. Mwah. Mwah. Mm. Okay, I love you. I love you. You want to go to sleepies? We had a pretty crazy day. We had a pretty wild day. Farley, what would you do if I told you that right now I was going to drop you off at Kaya's? That you're going to go you're going to go spend time with Kaya. That's not true. He'd be like, please. Flashbacks to Nam. He's having Nam flashbacks. Does he like Kaya? She's very big and energetic. And he's kind of like a grumpy old gay man. He's like, stay away from me. Stay away. Oh, happy Pride to Farley. Yeah. Farley says, happy Pride, everyone. Can you please do the pet tier list? Oh, I feel like that is so spicy. Pet tier list? Oh, because if other people are like how I am with Farley, it could be the most offensive thing that I've ever done. But I'll think about it. I don't even think I watched it when Cutie did it. What did she put Farley in? Pet tier list is where we learn about the Kaya Cutie beef. Kaya Oh, Kaya was F? Farley was A? Okay. Kaya was F tier. Let me see this. That's pretty brutal, man. Wait, I want to see her. Oh, this is the one that she used. The chicken was S. Aww. Okay, I'm not going to do this right now because I want to get going on movie night. But I will keep this for another day. Cutie has a thing against crusty white dogs. What? This is not a crusty white dog. Look at him. Look at him. He's the sweetest boy. He is the sweetest boy.
Welcome to the channel. Today,
Oh God.
Chat, do you think she's still CSing?
keep them. All right.
He's like, where's the bone, wizard?
Oh,
freaking
tiny
cute
titty boy.
Is Farley, and how afraid
So
are you
cute.
of saying that you would not adopt Farley because he's a crusty white dog like the other crusty? I think he could be cousins with Chapanya, but Will Neff sure is kind of a scary person
Wait.
to say anything about his dog.
I'm sorry. She thinks Will is scarier than I would be.
I love him.
Ain't no
Connor
way.
eats pants.
Ain't no way. No. She has severely misjudged the situation. If she thinks that Will is the one. Okay, I want to see this final. Oh, she rated Fan's dogs. I see. Hey Sky, thank you for the 7 months. I see. That's why Fan's feet are on there. Okay, let's see. The top is all of Cutie's pets. Duh. Young's dog. Is that Foosley's cat? Ray's dog. I don't understand. These are small white dogs. What is the difference? What is the difference here? And then Jay Schlatt, and then I can't tell who's the photo in this. Is that Britt? The crustiness? What? And then that's Timmy and Aileen. Wow, Cutie, lot of white dogs on that top list. A lot of them. Will called her out on the pod for that comment too. Wait, did he say the same thing that I said, or that he called her out on the crusty? And then who is this? Who is this dog here on the end? Clint Stevens' dog. Okay. Okay. Wait, sorry. Who's the blonde? Is this Britt? I can't tell. Yes. Okay. And then this is Maya Sinha. Is that Pokey's cat? I can't see who this is in the photo in the fourth one. And then that's me and Will with Farley. Oh, that's Lily Pichu. Okay. Lily Pichu, Connor eats pants. Is that Mizkif and his cat next to Connor? Yes. Okay. And then that's Sam and Oki. And then who's this? Queso. Okay, Queso's dog. Would still pet. This looks like Nick and Milena. Kevin and Buddy. Okay, Kevin and Buddy. Who is this next to them? Gotham Chess. And then Sidion. She has 2 dogs now. And then okay, here. Oh, I can't tell who. Oh, that's Ethan. Okay. Oh my God. I can't tell who anyone is right now. Ethan, and then that's Celine, I think, with her pet. And then is that Janet? Soda Poppin'. And then Jinxie. Okay. Stinker, Austin Show, Austin Show and his pussycats. I can't tell who this is. That I can't tell who that is. Peter. Okay, that's Peter. This looks like Shroud and Hannah. Their cats are stunning. Stunning cats. Thank you. Did Austin get so mad he was in this category? And then the bottom category, you can keep them. Oh, that's so brutal. That is so brutal. You can't even have this category. I can't believe she put Kaya there. Oh, and she put Sears. Oh my God, she is such a bitch. The audacity. Wait, that's Sears puppet? Oh, okay. That's pretty funny. Sears puppet. Wow, that's brutal. I bet Hassan was genuinely offended that Kaya is F tier. I bet it's the most offensive thing that someone has ever done to him. And both of Jody's
Clint
cats
is like, and then
wow. Farley having Vietnam flashbacks. You know what song this needs? Hold on. If you know Apocalypse Now, then you know what I'm about to play. Oh, Farley. Oh, did I mess him up? It's from Platoon. Shit. Well, you know what I meant. Same. Honestly, this song is in a lot of films. What's the one that I'm thinking of from Apocalypse Now? The other sad war film. Yeah. Looks like you're missing a tooth. Yeah, I lost it in never knew this was in popular films. Yeah, this one's in a lot. The other one that is in uh 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 this one. This one's also in a couple big movies. Like this is in Shutter Island. These are both songs on a playlist I have called Writing Tunes. Writing Tunes. Apocalypse Now is incredible. Yeah, I haven't seen it in a while, but I remember it's also an Arrival. Also in The Last of Us. Yep. Yeah, it's on The Nature of Daylight. Indeed. Okay, wait, last little news that somebody sent me. Little Nightmares is delayed till 2025. I'm going to kill myself in Minecraft. What the hell? Why? Hello, little ones. Ever since the announcement of Little Nightmares 3 at Gamescom last year, we were thrilled to see our community buzzing with excitement and anticipation. The teams at Supermassive Games and Bandai Namco Europe have been working hard towards delivering the best experience possible for the next entry in the franchise. As much as we can't wait for you to return to the nowhere, we also want to make sure we give the game the care and love it deserves. Quality is a top priority for us, and we know you feel the same way. For this reason, we've made the decision to shift the release of the game to 2025. We'll be sharing more about Little Nightmares 3 later this summer, so please bear with us and look forward to further updates. In the meantime, we'd like to thank you for your patience and ongoing support. Like, yeah, I guess I'd rather this be the best version it can be, but I'm sad. If you want to be really depressed, look at the Fallout 5 release date. Well, I haven't played any of the other Fallout movies yet, so it won't hit me like it hit you. But this is hitting me really hard because these were two of the first games I played on stream, and I've been so excited for the third to come out. This is my first video game release delay, you guys. I'm a real gamer now. This is the mood. This is the mood in the song. I genuinely have never had this experience before. It's hitting me. When you shed tears for this shit, it becomes real. Yeah, I'm genuinely really fucking bummed out. It's good that they delayed it though. Crunch is really bad in the game industry, so delay is better. Yes. I'd rather it be the best version that it can be, even if we gotta wait longer. Good things take time. Good things take time. But it's sad. Did you play Inside or Limbo yet? Yes, I played both. Hi, are you going to play Minecraft again? Well, I'm playing tomorrow. Twitch Rivals continues tomorrow with Minecraft, and I'll probably dip my toes back in, especially because it's Sam's favorite game, so I know she wants to play together. All right, before I further delay us, let me give a couple hints for the movie that we're going to watch. I barely scrolled through YouTube free movies before I found this one, and instantly I was like, yes, I think that's what we need to watch tonight. Okay, clue number one. Clue number one is this movie is a cult classic that came out in the 80s, and they tried to change the title to Spaceman from Pluto. Okay. So yeah, some of you got it. The script was pitched 40 times before it sold. So it was really difficult to make this movie, and you had Steven Spielberg producing it. Okay, third clue. Rick and Morty are inspired by the two leads in this film. Yep, I'm just gonna keep giving clues. Next clue is the villain in this trilogy we are watching the first tonight was inspired by Donald Trump. Little known fact. Yeah, based off of Donald Trump. And the last thing that I'll say is this movie put a certain car or made a certain car one of the most famous cars in the world. And that car is the DeLorean, and that film is Back to the Future. Yep, we're watching a summertime cult classic. It is the 2nd of June. It is officially summer. We're watching Back to the Future. What? A movie that I still will never get over. And it's a reminder that Hassan did not grow up with like any American culture because he didn't know what Back to the Future was. And I don't know if he's still like Will explained it to him, but he had never heard of it. I bet he still hasn't seen it. It is considered one of like the classics. It's not even a cult classic. Sorry, I shouldn't have said cult classic. It's a classic. Isn't the future in 2015 so technically back to our past? Yeah. The future is 2015. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to pull up our movie rules.